Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I realize there's a ton of glare on my glasses as usual. There's my dog. Hi, bud. So thank you for joining me. I know it was short notice, but I found this ad on Facebook and she had a lot of Halloween costumes. And I contacted her and she was like, oh yeah, most of them are uncut, blah, blah, blah. And then as happens sometimes with Facebook, I said, well, this was like Thursday. I said, well, I can't pick them up till Saturday. I work tomorrow, meaning Friday. And she said, well, I'm not available Saturday. You might be able to pick them up Sunday, but I don't really want to hold them, which I completely appreciate. I've sold things on Facebook too. And it can be really annoying when people are like, oh, I really want this, but I can't pick it up till whenever, right? So I said, that's fine. Let me know. So she contacted me actually yesterday afternoon and said nobody else has really contacted me. So I met her this morning at 11 o'clock and I picked up the patterns and she said, there's a bunch of other stuff I don't want. So she gave me this big box. So we actually have a lot to go through, but here's the kicker. All this stuff I'm about to show you, I got for $10. And some of these patterns, and I'll tell you which ones, have dupes. So you guys are going to love this. So without further ado, let's get started. So it had a lot of kids patterns. You know, I don't love kids patterns, but they're in really good shape. The packages are open and like some of them have, like this has a phone number on it, right? So like I'm going to have to like iron them and maybe tape them a little bit, but they're unused. This, oops. Yeah, see, and stuff like this. See how, yeah, it's not, I'm going to have to fix that, but unused. This, which kind of made me laugh. It's very 1990s. Again, unused, open, but unused. Yeah, some fleece. So that was the quick sews. That was all for the quick sews. And then we have, oh, and this is just a children's pattern, never used. Good pattern though. Lots of cute kids' clothes. And for toddlers, yeah, for toddlers. Because it's XXS small to large. So for toddlers, but a good pattern. And now let's get into the costume patterns. Because there are, like I said, a lot of them. I'm going to show you all the stuff that's uncut first. So this, which I thought was so cute, because it's not really a costume, but I could see how you could use it as a costume. And of course, it's McCall, so there's no line drawings on the back. But I want to see, yes, the cap is included. So yeah, if you wanted to do a costume for a kid, this is a really good one because the cap's included, and you can do like the baseball thing, like it's showing. Oh, this one. Vintage adult, unfortunately small, but vintage adult clown costumes. When I get these, which is kind of rare, but I do get them, they sell very quickly. I think people that do, that are, party clowns or professional clowns or whatever, they're the ones buying them. Maybe they're hard to find. I don't know. This was so cute for toddlers and babies. Oh my God. How cute. Just dress them up like a vegetable. I couldn't believe it. And this was, this is another one that goes newborn through extra large. I had a couple like these that are baby patterns that go newborn through extra large. I haven't looked this one up yet. I'm pretty sure, first of all, I know this is vintage. It's from the 90s. And I'm pretty sure this pattern is worth quite a bit of money because it's a Disney branded Winnie the Pooh pattern. I don't think they make it anymore. This pattern, I have to say, honestly, this might be cut. It feels like, it's been opened and opened up, maybe cut and put back together. So I'm going to put that over with the might be cut patterns. Trust me, I have plenty that aren't cut. I got plenty to keep me busy. By the way, if you see anything you like, just wait till tomorrow. Most of these will be up online. Oh, and this thing was so cute. Not a costume pattern, but it's a little doll that goes in a little pillow. I thought, well, that's so cute. Yeah, they call it the two-faced doll with a goodnight pillow. No line drawings. Sorry. And now, of course, we're going to get to the culturally inappropriate segment of of our of our patterns. You know, here's the problem with vintage sewing patterns. There's a lot of this stuff, right? It's McCall's. It has no line drawings. And I had 2 of these. So yeah, 2 of these. They will sell, but I mean, they just really are kind of, could we not? Could we not? Please. Cute little apron pattern, unused, one of the 4 dummies. Don't know who was charging $14.95, but you know, got to tell you, that's not really good. And I guess it's got the child and adult size. You can do either. Yeah, it does. It has child or adult sizes. So, and then another, this is adult only. This is cute though. This is the apron, but then it's also the, I guess, table runner or the mat. So yeah. And again, $16.95. Come on now. That's kind of pricey. You know me, I won't charge that much. Another great vintage pattern. This one is for, oh, this is adults. Okay. Again, no McCall's, no line drawing. You know, McCall's, I know you guys, I know everybody's having trouble right now because we've all heard about the big 4, right? They're going bye-bye. But I still wish they would have put some line drawings on their stuff, but they didn't. This pattern, which is, by the way, a $20 pattern, uncut. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. I have 3 of them. So my $10 deal this morning may end up being serious, like a good deal, right? Same with this one. I found one of these. I found only one of these online. They wanted $24 for it. I'm going to only charge $20 for mine. But yeah, and this has a line drawing, by the way. I have 3 of these also. One of them I think might be cut, but still good. Oh, and this, look at this pattern. Super cute. Never used. I never heard of this. I never knew that they did a Raggedy Ann and Me doll, but they did. And I'm a little surprised how often doll patterns sell really well for me because I don't expect them to sell well, and then they do. So there you go, right? I thought this was super cute. It's just these headpieces. And I have a feeling, I'm sorry, I have a feeling this will sell pretty well because, you know, like, here's a perfect example. Let me see this kid here. He's got the orange on, and then he just wears the pumpkin thing, and everybody knows he's a pumpkin. You don't have to do a whole costume. Nobody's got time for that anymore, right? Just us ladies who like to sew. And then I've had this one before, sold it before. It's Kids Patriotic Patterns. I think it's from the 90s, maybe early 2000s. I've definitely had it before and sold it before because as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, that pattern. Oh, okay, so let's look at the ones. All of these, I believe, are cut. I'm going to have to go through them because it's hard to tell. But, you know, they're crinkly. They're not, well, this is cut. I can see right there. I can see that it's cut. So, again, clown costumes. These are for children, unfortunately. So these are not quite as valuable, I guess is the right word. Oh, and then there was this. This was definitely cut. But, you know, I'm thinking about quilting. No line drawings. But it's got some quilting patterns on it, including like some of this stuff here is quilted. So we'll see. This was cut. Again, a quilting pattern. Not horrible. I probably can't sell it for anything, so I may be keeping it. Unfortunately, decor patterns just don't sell. They just don't. So, you know, cut. I got to figure out what was cut on what. Let me see if I can get. Yeah, a lot of the envelopes are really banged up. There's the line drawings. Cute. This looks very vintage. I have a feeling this is 90s. Is it 90s? Yes, 1991. All you millennials out there, did your mom make you these costumes? Possibility. More culturally inappropriate. There we go. Yeah. What are you? I'm a gypsy. Okay. Yeah, we don't use that word anymore. Again, probably vintage. Let's see. What year? 96. Yep. This is just such a basic pattern. I probably won't even sell it. I'll probably put it in my stash. And if I feel like making an apron at some point in time, I will. Okay. Not culturally inappropriate, but still, it's a sexy pattern. Even though it does have the male version. So I guess it can't be too sexy. And boy, there's nothing to this pattern. Wow. Look at that line drawing. 4 pieces. That's it. Which makes sense. It is just, Okay. Lots of cute little kids patterns. This pattern is almost totally complete. So I don't know what was cut, but it's cute. I'll go through it. I'll figure it out. Next couple of days, you'll see these go up online. Like I was saying, if you're interested in any of them, I'll put them up. This one I already looked at. And the only thing that seemed to be cut was, see this little piece here that's like a stem? It was the only thing I could find cut. So I need to go through this more thoroughly because I think it was more than just that. And then this pattern, I had to go through, find out what was cut. It is a pattern. It has no line drawings, of course. It is a pattern. Oh, it's in all sizes, which means it's a whole family pattern. I got to figure out what was cut. I love the fact that you can get for the dog. You can make your dog a pumpkin. All right. Now, when I said that she threw in a bunch of other stuff, I wasn't kidding. She brought me this box and she said, I have all this other stuff. I don't want it. You can have it for $10. And I said, do you want more money? She was like, no, I just want to get rid of it. I said, okay. Oh, by the way, in there, I have to show you, this is definitely 90s. And I'm going to show you why I know it's 90s. I haven't found a date on it yet, but some of you will remember, and it's cute. It's like actual directions for stuff. Autumn table runner. Oh, where was it? Oh, no, I can't find it. Oh, maybe it was something else I saw that I knew was 1990s. Because this also has costumes in it. And it's the directions on how to make the costumes. So more costume stuff. All right, so she had this stuff. So yeah. Tailor-made designs, which again, 1990s. And when I opened it up, there's the pattern, unused. Never used it. She never took it out of the, you can see it's, whoop, there we go. Let me try and put, see, there's the pattern, never used. So I was like, okay, I'll take it. I'll sell it to somebody. And then there's Nancy, it's Zeman. Is it Neiman or Zeman? I can never remember this woman's name. But remember, she was on PBS, Sewing with Nancy. So it's one of her books. She doesn't actually have paper patterns. She talks you through it, but it's all in there. Oh, and then there was a whole crop of these. Okay, I've never seen these. It's the Bernina collection, right? Front, back. And then in it is the pattern. And again, never used. So there's that one. This one is Make Your Own Gym Gear. This one is Table Talk. And again, yeah. Actually, this might have been the thing that I saw and I was like, oh, this is from the 90s. Because it's got that lovely 90s look. Oh, here it is. I know why I knew it was from the 90s. Does everybody remember the moon and stars phase in the 1990s? Remember those, everybody was painting their walls blue and then they would have like the gold highlight and it would have moon and stars. And yes, I had a shower curtain that was blue with gold stars on it. Don't get me started. I know, I'm old, man. I'm ancient. This, okay, how fabulous are his swim trunks? This is like the swimwear equivalent of the windbreakers that we had in the 90s. Remember those? They were all these bright colors like this. Oh man, yeah. But hey, again, swimwear pattern, never used, never cut. Designer sweatshirts by Bernina. Who knew? Kind of love her hair. Yeah. My hair kind of did that. Again. Now, these seem to be appliques and stencils, but again, never used. There's all these ideas in here. And look at those fun kids. Yeah. Yep. And then there are 2 of these, but they seem to be different. They're definitely different. I'm thinking the years must be different because they are basic. One's 95. No, they're both 95. So I don't know why this one is a 2-hour turtleneck in Mrs. sizes. And this is a 2-hour turtleneck. Ah, children's turtlenecks. Okay. So I have the complete set of turtlenecks if you're, interested. Oh, and more from Bernina. Okay, look. I didn't know Bernina did this. Does anybody else remember this? I don't remember this. Simple shell. Or, wait, there's another one. Jackets. Classic jackets by Bernina. And as you can see, unused, still in there like plastic. No idea what any of those are worth, by the way. I don't know if they're like something that people are looking for. They really want. I don't know. Don't know. Then I found this. This is so weird. I had to take the bag off. It was really banged up. It is, yeah, you see that? It's a Vogue tie kit. And there's that. And I wonder why it's called a kit. Is there fabric in there? Oh my gosh. No, there's not fabric, but there's more like of these stencil pieces. Wow. Uncut. Not sure who's going to want to buy it, but it's quite the novelty to look at. She also had a lot of this. It's hard to get it all together. All right, so here's another Bernina collection, by the way, before we get into it's like the stencil bedding, I guess. Bed linen children's bedding. Okay. I'll show you more of these later, but these are just like cards you buy. And these are actually two separate ones. They're two different. This is Santa Collection 96 through 99, but this is 2003 Santa. And it's just a card on how to make him. And then lots of these. So we have cloth doll hair do's. How to. Okay. Carol's Zoo, the Carol's Bear. Carol's Zoo, Carol's Bear. I have a third one of those, actually. So I don't know why she had so many, but she did. Easy slipper socks. They're so ugly. And it's just, yeah. Again, none of these are open. Can you see they're still from whatever store. Some of them have price tags on them. Fab Knits. Not familiar with that at all. Yeah, here's another one of these. Okay, so this is just like, it's just a card in there. And when you open it up, it has directions for making that scarf. And this was so weird. It's a table runner, and it's from 2005, actually. And it is a quilting project, but it's just this card. That's all. This next thing must have been a giveaway because it's got everything in it. I mean, it is calling it a kit. How much was it? It's from Old City Quilts, and it was $2. I'm sure it was from the 90s, just based on that fabric, all these fabrics. Look at those. Some of these you've already seen. Twice Nice. I had this one before. I think I sold this, actually, so it's good to have it back because I know it'll sell. It's the Raggedy Andy Kids. This one I definitely have, and I think I've sold this one too. It's the Dream Spinners Raggedy Andy versions. Lazy Girl Designs. We're going to see them a lot. She had a lot by Lazy Girl Designs. So this is a thread holder. Baby Adventures, and it's an explorer mat. It's very cute, actually. This is probably be a great baby gift. More socks. Toasty Toes. Of my hands, there's a couple of these too. And for some unknown reason, there's a bunch of mitten patterns. I don't know what that was all about. Oh my God. And wait, this quilt. Guys, can you see how cute this quilt is? It is so adorable. This must be a couple years old. Yeah, 2014. Do you remember when gray and yellow was a really big theme in baby stuff? Oh, this was originally $10, but it is really cute. I like getting quilt patterns. I wouldn't say that they fly off the shelves, but I sell enough of them to keep them in stock and to continue to buy them when I find them. These cracked me up. They are quilted baby booties shaped like cowboy boots because why not? This is really cute too. Can you see that? It's a dog quilt from Country Appliques. It's very cute. Very, again, very 90s. Like I kind of remember the themes of the 90s having lived through them. Yeah, here's my own hand again. And these are toasty toe cozies. Okay, so they're like slippers also. There's a mitten pattern in here somewhere. Self-binding baby blanket. Just again with the quilting. That actually, this might be, I wonder if this is for like, what's that stuff called? The Minky, which I actually have some because it was in a bag of fabric that I bought. Lazy Girl Designs. There's your sewing machine cover. Lazy Girl Designs. Here we go. A checkbook cover. Yeah, this is old. I mean, I still have a checkbook. Raise your hand if you still have a checkbook. I pay my rent with a checkbook because I was not going to buy a money order every month to pay my rent. Originally, it was check or money order. Now they have a system. Every time I go in the system to like see if I can pay my rent online, like with their system, it tells me it can't find me. I'm like, okay, well, does that mean I don't have to pay rent? Then, all right, let's see. Can you see that? It's hard to see because there's glare on the plastic. Yeah, I could have taken these all out of the plastic. I didn't really have time. I just picked these up. Okay, this is interesting. I have two of these. Okay, so they're Annie the Country Doll. Now, they're both got a little bit of damage, but they're okay. This one, not really. This one is really, really open, right? So I'm going to have to go through them and see, make sure everything's still in here. But it looks like it's a whole kit for this doll. And it's the fabric and her body, and then there's some stuff in there for her lashes and her hair and some embroidery floss. I have two of those. I have no idea how much something like that's worth. Okay, this, I was happy to see this. We've had these before, Green Pepper Designs. I guess they're mostly what they seem to be designed for is like outdoorsy stuff because the ones we've had in the past were like a duffel bag, a backpack, a fleece jacket, a puffer jacket. This one is a fleece cap or ear warmer. So there you go. No line drawings, by the way. There we go. Easy reversible slippers. Yeah, because I was just thinking about those. Got two of these too. Easy mittens. Yep. Got two of them. So, I'm okay with that. Now, wait, there's more. So I came across, let me show you one and then I'll show you the other ones. I came across a whole bunch of these. So they look like they're hand produced, and maybe they are, but they're just put in these like slips from Staples. There's a whole stack of them. So I'm going to show them to you. But then I found one that was like this. It's called Joined at the Hip. I'm assuming Joined at the Hip. That's 2004. I'm assuming these are like made by a quilt shop, maybe. I don't know. Then I came across this one, which, by the way, my sister actually has that. She has it in wood. And it had this piece in there. So I think somebody started it. But I mean, are they used? Are they unused? I don't know what you would call them. I'm going to put them all up online, but I'm going to put them up cheap because I don't know if these are copies. But some cute stuff. And there's a lot of them, so I'll show them to you. Got the snowman, baskets, Christmas. Is it Christmas? I guess so. That's kind of an odd. Oh, I guess is it supposed to be like the Charlie Brown Christmas tree? Maybe. Pineapple. Tulips. More welcome signs. Little harvest / Thanksgiving. This is, I don't know what this is. It is a vintage table mat and sachet bag. Okay. Okay. Here's 4th of July. This is very pretty. That would be nice if it said welcome too, wouldn't it? Okay, I don't know what this is. Redware. Okay. Hanging on a star. Okay. Daisies. Welcome. Okay, this next one. See, this is weird. This is kind of cool, though. It's definitely a copy. It's not in color. It's in black and white. But it's for this applique quilt. And it's all of the pages in here. I don't want to take them out because I'll get them out of order. Are the stencils, are the basically the pieces for the applique to make the appliques. So, all right. Then we had this. Very cute. It's like, I guess it's technically embroidery. I don't know. When did this looks very 1980s to me. 1982. I'm right. I'm telling you, I remember. This also looks like it was used, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to have to go through this. It's bears or cats. There is a bear in there. I'm going to have to go through it and see what it is. But yeah. And then here's same thing. This is rabbits and geese. Yeah. So, and I mean, it's got a price tag on it, $4.50. They were charging $4.50 for this. So who knows? I don't know. I got to go through them and see what they're all about. This is definitely, I've seen these before. This is one of her patterns, Nancy Ziemann's patterns for a quilt. And this is not a copy. This is an original. And then there was this. Okay, this is weird. We've seen stuff from this company, Sunrise Designs, before. So these are their decor set. So it's how to make all of these things that you see in the picture. By the way, there's no line drawings on the back, but it's all that stuff. This is their country dining room. You get to make all the stuff that's pictured there. And then you have family living. So I have never seen these before. Did not know what any of these are. Kind of cool though, because it has designs for the wicker love seat cushion, which is round. Shows you how to do that. But very 1970s. In fact, let's see. Do we have a date on here? 1984. Okay, not 70s. 1984. So that was what I consider a remarkable $10 haul. I mean, come on now. All that stuff for $10. It's amazing. Even though I have to go through like some cut patterns, it's okay. That's for $10. What I did in the Flintstone family patterns alone was worth the drive and worth $10. So if you are interested in any of the costume patterns, I'm going to work very diligently this week to get them all up online. So check out my Etsy shop, and I'll be just putting them up there as quick as I can every day. And yeah, and don't forget to use the discount code Hussy 10%. It's down below. Oh, you know what? I didn't update the show notes. When I get done here, I'll update the show notes. Until next time, I hope wherever you are, you're having a wonderful day. And if nobody's told you, you're special, you're worth it, you're a great person, you're doing great. Until next time, have a lovely day. Bye.